Hey everyone, it's Zain here, and we're back again with the Soccerworld's prediction show with the one and only Thivian.
With the long
And we've
break,
been,
yeah.
yeah, it's been a long break.
I mean, with exam
So
periods and everything, what can you expect, right? So,
and yeah, some other factors as well. But let's get the show back on the road, hog back. So we're ready to go, and we have match day 34 now, going towards the season. Since it's just Thivian and me, we're gonna start off with Thivian. First game we have is Southampton versus Leicester. How do
uh,
you feel about it, bro?
I swear to God, already the bets are like, all right, the possibility of like Leicester scoring another 9-0 again or something like that. It's crazy. And I mean, with Southampton's
That
form
was
right now, you never know. I'm just saying, but yeah, I feel bad for Southampton, but at the same time, it's like this. That's the league, man. You gotta grind, hustle, right? So I think it's actually gonna be a comfortable win for Leicester. I'm gonna say 5-0 to Leicester.
5-0, damn. Returning with the big scoreline. Let's
Big
go,
score
let's
lines.
go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree with what you said there about Southampton. I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but I think Leicester is gonna be comfortable, and they're gonna be confident about securing their Champions League spot as well. I mean, I think they're gonna do that in the next couple of games. They'll pull that up. So I think they'll win 3-0. All right. Next up we have Crystal Palace versus the almost crowned Premier League champion
Sad,
Man City.
sad, sad. By the way, we are
Yeah.
actually doing this. I know we're uploading it very late, but we are doing this before the Leicester game, so just letting you guys know.
Yeah. Just with no cheating here. We don't know the results. Yeah, but you think other City win? Oh, you
I think City's gonna win, but I think it's gonna be one of those games where Crystal Palace will give them a hard time. I think it's gonna be, but I think City will win it. I think 2-1 to City. Cause why not?
yeah, true. I mean, I really last game I thought there was a bit of a slip up, but I don't really see them losing anymore. And I think they're pretty much gonna win the title inevitably. I think this is gonna be clean sheet for them. So I say two to City.
I'm begging that they don't win the Champions League. For all the City fans out
Yeah,
there,
yo.
like
I mean, it suits the narrative. City don't have a Champions League. Like it looks good.
I beg
Let's hope that
PSG.
lasts.
I beg. But anyways,
I
let's
beg
move
the
on.
action. Ballers versus, but yeah. Next up we have Brighton versus Leeds. This
Right?
gave us a good game last time. How do
Yeah,
you feel?
me. Yeah, this game is gonna be very interesting because what is it? Leeds are one of those teams where it's unpredictable. Sometimes they turn up, sometimes they just collapse hugely. And obviously with Brighton, they're very good on the attack, except they can't finish. They prep the
Ex
food. They serve it, but they can't eat it. I don't know. It's a horrible analogy, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with a freak score. Why not? 3-3 draw. Why not? Just for the bands.
3-3. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, no one's gonna complain if that is the scoreline. Crazy.
I mean, is there really
uh,
anybody that really cares apart from Leeds supporters and maybe Brighton supporters?
I mean, yeah, that's true as well. Kind of
Hey, but hey, I mean,
a.
if it's a good game, it's a good game in it. So, yeah.
If there's goals, people will tune. But yeah, I think I feel bad for Brighton. Like they've chances they create. It's just shocking how they haven't scored more goals. And I think it's gonna be more of the same. And I think Leeds, they've sort of like they've become more mature, I guess, if you want to phrase it that way. They've solidified their defense and stuff. So I
Mm.
think they look much better right now and more equipped in the league.
You got
I
to
think
take
that's a
into
good sign for
consideration they're in a relegation battle as well, right? So that kind of tips the
who
Brighton.
Brighton.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
still kind of fighting for yeah, so not safe. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true, but I'm gonna go with the Leeds tight win. I won't say it's gonna be easy, but I think Leeds are gonna win 2-1.
All right, all right.
So yep, gonna go for. Okay, next up we have team embroiled in the top four battle, and then relegation candidates Fulham. So Chelsea versus Fulham.
Oh
Chelsea look
my.
impressive in the Champions League as well, huh?
Yeah. I mean, considering the season they had in the beginning with like Lampard and everything, considering the spending, right? We would actually think that with the spending, they should have done at least something this season. I don't think people did predict the Champions League, but challenging for the league title and everything. So I guess the way they were able to turn it around is quite impressive, regardless of it. And still in the league, though, we've seen a couple of times they had lapses of judgment. I guess like against West Brom, which again victims, and then Fulham, which is another relegation candidate, a London team, of course, but could cause them troubles. Still, I think with Tuchel, I think he's built a solid foundation at the back, and it's gonna be one of those games where they make like it's a reasonable amount of chances, but I can see it being 1-0 to Chelsea again. Kind of like last time. I think it was
1.
1-0 last time. I'm gonna say 1-0 again.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, Chelsea is the sort of team like I mean they get the job done, but I don't see them blowing past teams that much this year. And I guess you could attribute that to like a lack of a world-class center forward. I mean, I'm not gonna call Werner a center forward. I mean, but yeah, they do look very impressive, and obviously we should praise the new manager for that. I think they're gonna continue their top four charge. We I'm gonna go with 2-0. I
Yeah,
think
it'll be it'll
they'll
be
get a
very
couple.
interesting to see them what they do next season because considering
Yeah,
considering that in terms of offensively they're not at their powers and everything, considering the attacking talent that they do have and kind of like the Tuchel teams that did come beforehand, it's gonna be very interesting to see
yeah,
what could possibly happen. So scary stuff. Makes me sad as a Liverpool supporter, but you know,
yeah. I think every fan at the end of the day wants exciting Premier League. So as many teams as we can have at the top, apart from Liverpool, of course, the more the merrier. But yeah, okay, moving on. We have Everton versus Aston Villa. I'd say these are two of the teams who,
Ooh.
at certain points in were under, I would say, outside shouts to make the Champions League spots, but both have shown that they're not quite there, I'd say. How
No,
would
but
you
I
feel
think it's
about them
very,
both?
very impressive of Aston Villa. It doesn't matter if they're like in the Champions League or whatnot. West Ham
Yeah,
is even more impressive considering if they do manage to get
for
top
sure.
four. That is the most shockingest thing because I've seen a lot of West Ham supporters. They tend to, what is it, undermine. They tend to overhype their team and then they completely fail in this thing. I think a lot of them undermined it this time and they completely just shot, like over exceeding expectations and also even
They were
Aston Villa as
relegation. They
well.
thought they would get relegated.
Yeah, a lot of people thought they were gonna get relegated. Even Aston Villa, I think a lot of people said they were just gonna stay on top, just gonna, and it's just. I think
Yeah,
a lot had to do with Jack Grealish, conducting the team, and a brilliant job that he's done, and of course the other players in the team like Matty Cash and all those players, brilliant.
quality.
Um, but because it's a hard tussle, I'm gonna say that it's gonna be a 1-1 draw. Aston Villa versus Everton.
Yeah. Honestly, like when I said that they weren't quite good enough to make the Champions League, I don't mean to like disrespect them or anything because they're both overachieved. And Everton, I'd say, were even up till a couple games ago, they were very close to making the top four. They at least had a very good chance.
I feel like they're
I
like
believe
Europa
still,
League like contenders. They should be Europa League contenders considering the amount of
yeah,
spending they had. Aston Villa is more, I think, impressive. Obviously, West
yeah,
Ham is the one that's just
they're
like
even.
over the top.
That's an outlier, I'd say. Yeah, that was insane. It's still going. But yeah, I mean, I think in the previous predictions shows I've always favored Aston Villa, so I've taken a liking to them. But for this one, I think Everton has a little bit more to fight for, so I'm gonna say they're gonna just edge the 2-1.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yep, think all of our predictions so far is different results, so it should be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting to see at
But
the end.
okay, yeah. But okay, moving on. We have Newcastle versus Europa League semi-finalists Arsenal.
Oh my
So
days. You
it's
know
kind of
what
a
though, right?
dead game.
You know what's funny? Arsenal's best consistent player is playing for Newcastle right now. That's just the sad part
Willock.
about it. Yeah. I mean, we've seen it in last game as well, which is just. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if the last
He
minute
just got
he does it
the
again.
goals.
Just comes out of the blue and just scores at the end. That would be quite a madness. But still, like a lot of the Newcastle supporters are just absolutely hating the football that's playing right now. Um, kind of worries that they're going to get relegated as well. But obviously, since it's a relegation fight, they are going to push for it. And then for Arsenal, I mean, I don't know. It's a very like mixed game. It can go either way. Arsenal can bounce back and put a pretty big performance, or they could just become flat and then get nicked by goals. So it's a really hard game to really predict when you really look at like if you were looking at it on a logical standpoint, you would think like, okay, Arsenal should win this, blah 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 blah, but it's Arsenal in it. So um, should I go for it? Should I go for the spectacular? Or should I go for the obvious?
Let's go. Let's go. That's what everyone wants, bro.
1-0 to Newcastle. Why not?
Yeah. Okay, pile on the misery for Arsenal.
Well, I guess all the Arsenal
Gee.
fans are gonna hate me now. Mustafa's gonna like me back. He's gonna be my friend again. Big up Mustafa.
Facts, facts, big up. But yeah, I think for Arsenal, I mean, I think that they won't care about this because they have arguably what's their biggest game coming up a couple of days after. They have
Well,
Ceballos.
yeah, Ceballos is suspended as well. Oh my
Yeah,
days.
yeah,
And
it's
then
kind of
you
like
know
it
what's so
doesn't.
funny though? I could still see Arsenal like turning up against Villarreal with a 3-0 win somehow, some way. I don't know why, but
Yeah, I
it,
mean, yeah,
it
Slavia
like
Prague,
I
right?
remember, yeah, Slavia Prague. Everybody was like, "Oh, there's no way," and then they just turn up and everything. So it's very confusing. Apparently, they used like this false nine thing, which didn't work out, and why they
Oh
were
my,
experimenting. I didn't understand that, but uh,
that was a very weird decision by Arteta, but I let's see what he does for the second leg. Big pressure. But yeah, for this game, I think that it's just gonna be like a nothing game in terms of Arsenal's. I don't think they're gonna be up for this, so I'm just gonna go with a boring 0-0. That's what.
fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. Next up, we have the arguably the biggest clash of the weekend, and you
Is it
could
really
say,
big? Is it really big, bro?
hey,
Like, there's
it's always
nothing to
big, bro.
fight for.
It's
There's
always big,
nothing. There's nothing. This is a nothing
bro.
game, man. It's just for
You wanna play
pride,
in the Europa League?
bro. I mean, it's not. It's really nothing, bro. This season, delete this season, bro. Delete this year.
Yeah, man's
I
wanna
thought
cancel the
2020 was
season.
bad. This 2021 is just, oh my days, fam. Except the second half of 2021. Yo, trust. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. You know, tune
Yeah,
in to
fingers crossed,
Soccerworld.
bro. We're doing big stuff here.
Yeah, big stuff here.
But
Yeah,
but yeah, but y'all can probably tell that we're obviously talking about Manchester United versus Liverpool. So yeah, let's hear it, bro. Let's hear
yeah.
it.
Well, you can't vote for a loss and everything. I mean, I don't. You know what though, right? Despite me being sad and all that, like we overhype these games, and then at the end, it's always like a boring 0-0 draw or something like that. In recent times, anyways. Obviously Manchester United, in a league standpoint, I don't know. Well, welcome back. Zain.
Bro, alright,
Yeah.
we gotta
See,
gotta start again, bro.
well, I mean, I
Yo,
guess
can you?
you. All right, yo, you're back. All right, perfect.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know what Zanera's doing with the Wi-Fi, but
Sus man's, bro. Like,
yeah,
man's cutting some wires down there.
but what is it? You know what? I'm just gonna go with the safe 0-0 draw. Praying. I'm gonna be praying to the seven suns that we win. You know, in God's will, inshallah, that we win. Please. That's it.
Man's pulling the religion card, bro. He's praying to God. Look at
bro,
this guy.
bro. If anything, I'll go. I'll join in the Ramadan thing just to If it means I'll
God,
fast.
bro, God. This man's doing
I need
extra
a little bit of
stuff.
something. I need something this season, man. I've been just.
Oh God.
What are you going
Damn,
for?
bro.
Are you gonna be
Alright.
doing the same? Oh well, you're doing the same thing anyways.
Yeah, I'm fasting, bro. But like, This is a rare occasion that I'm actually excited for. I was excited for the first fixture as well, but I mean, obviously, hearing you talk like that makes me even happier. And I'm gonna.
Sometimes they say, I say all this, it's a low key reverse jinx, not reverse jinx, a
Yeah, yeah,
jinx.
you know what? We'll see about that. We'll see about that. But
You know what? You know
I
what I
think
need? We need Ayan to
yeah,
say who he thinks is gonna win. Then it's perfect. It's
bro.
sealed. It's
I'm
solid.
gonna DM Ayan to say Liverpool 3-0. It's
Bro,
simple,
you know
easy.
he's gonna say the opposite, bro.
Yeah, man's a closet Liverpool fan, Bobby Firmino fanboy.
Oh my god. But yeah, well, what are you
Yeah,
gonna go
but
with?
yeah, I think that this is the perfect time face you guys hopefully end your season with a emphatic 3-1 win is what I'm.
Emphatic. Damn. Okay,
Yep,
okay, okay.
this might come back to bite me.
We'll
But
see what happens, man. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, but let's go for
you know what? If we were to lose this match only for Roma to make a comeback, bro, the loss would have been worth it. I wouldn't mind.
nah, serious.
This will be your first
Four
semi-final
goal
under
lead.
Oli that you'll be passing, by the way. The first semi-final, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
bro. Once we make it past the first hurdle, that's it, bro. No one's stopping us.
Mr.
Champions
Good
League,
Evening has a
league,
word with that.
everything. Good evening. Better make sure he beats Arsenal, bro.
Oh yeah, that's true. He still has a chance,
Yeah,
but all right.
still in that.
What's the next
And
match?
yep. Anyways, let's get back on track. But yeah, we have Ryan Mason's Tottenham versus Sheffield United. What's your thoughts on this game?
Depressing. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think that's
shout out to my guy Mustafa. Man's been just dead. Man's been under the water. Man's been thinking, Trophy Mourinho was gonna win stuff, but
God, bro. That was cringy, bro. Trophy Mourinho.
I mean expressions in
These
it.
fans, yeah, I swear to God,
But
they were so hyped.
oh my days. But I don't know. Mustafa's gonna. To be fair, it's against Sheffield United. Sheffield United is probably one of the worst teams, well, in the Premier League, this season. So I think, to be fair, I actually think Tottenham's gonna win 2-1. But Sheffield United could make a surprise. Who knows? I mean, they have won against United, so anything's possible.
Oh, damn, man. You gotta throw that in there, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, I see. But okay, you're going for a 2-1 win for Tottenham.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
you're gonna be
I don't
gutsy.
as much. No, no, no. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna go with the same scoreline, bro. I don't think there's much else to say about this game because
Damn, agrees.
Tottenham, yeah, them looking towards the. I think their eyes are on the gain over here. Yeah, a 2-1 win. I think that'll do. Next up we have mid-table Wolves versus the relegation, almost certain relegated West Brom. Be a interesting game. What do you think?
Oh wait, who's the teams again? It's Wolves versus West Brom. West Brom is gonna turn
Yeah,
up. Matthias Pereira is gonna have a madness. It's gonna be a 3-0 win to
yeah.
West Brom. Watch this space.
What? Yo, actually, 3-0 to West Brom. I'm putting that in.
Matthias Pereira, let's go. My fantasy team. I mean, my
Hey
fantasy
guys,
draft.
you heard it here first. Thivian with the bold pick. If Matthias Pereira does a madness, y'all know who to thank.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, on a real though,
Yeah,
he's been
but
actually doing pretty well in like the second half of the season. He's been getting me the draft points that I need, so it's pretty bliss. Although having said that, I think just like Man City this season, the title is pretty much all but confirmed. If at least for our draft anyway that we did, if this
yeah,
Genie Mini Money Mo, if he wins this today's thing, but gets like 3 points, then he's I think the confirmed winner of the league. So that's sad.
no title races anywhere. Huh?
I
Exactly.
won against this guy like in the last minute and thought like, but then like there's nobody else that's trying in the league, so it's like, but it
I
is
was
what it is.
third, bro. I
I
was very close to him for so much of the season, and then pulled away.
Yeah, I came back actually, which is impressive, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, next season hopefully better for us in terms of actual Premier League and but yeah. Um I'm gonna go for I think I'm gonna go for a draw. 1-all.
Yeah, that seems
Yeah.
like the
I don't
logical route to be fair, but
yeah, I haven't been impressed with Wolves at all. Just so bad to watch, man.
I mean
Depressing.
Raul Jimenez is like a big loss as well. I mean now they replaced him with
Yeah, that's
William Jose, which is he's not really doing much yet. So
good. Yeah, yeah, for okay, final game of the game week. We have Burnley versus Jesse Lingard's West Ham. Yo, I really hope they win this, yeah. But what are you
bro,
rooting
you're
for?
forgetting that what is it? Burnley has like the Wood, Chris Wood.
Man, bro, that guy, hat-trick hero, wasn't he last time?
we hear Lingardinho. We have you heard of Woodinho? Oh my god, that's so bad. That's so
Dino.
bad.
Nah,
No,
bro.
please,
That's not gonna catch on, bro.
please,
Yo, cut that.
don't clip this, please. Whoever's watching it, don't clip
Gee.
this part. Okay, anyways, bruh. But what is it? I mean, to be fair, it looks like a West Ham win, but who knows? Their attack has been brilliant. However, their defense has been quite suspect at times. And what I would say is, I think they're going to concede a couple of goals, but I think they're going to get through. So I think, even though Burnley is a really, well, I mean, they haven't been that well defensively, but anyways, I think I'm going to go with West Ham 3, Burnley 2. Why not?
Big game. I mean, yeah, West Ham. I mean, for the couple of games before this, they were scoring 3 goals in the first half, and then they were almost choking that lead, and then they lost to Newcastle, then lost to Chelsea. So you could be worried that maybe the cracks are appearing, but I'm gonna choose to be an optimist, hoping that they win. That's what I'm gonna go with. I think, like you said, there's gonna be goals in this. I think they'll grab a couple goals and they'll win 3-1. No, actually, I'll go 2-1
2
to West
1.
Ham.
Alright,
Nervy.
alright. Well, that's
Yeah.
it. Brilliant.
Yep, that's it to wrap up all the predictions. I mean, it's good to be back. Hopefully, we can be more consistent next season. Start first.
Man's gonna have all the lucky charms for the United game, by the way. Tune in for that as well.
Yeah,
We're gonna be streaming
yeah,
that.
yeah. Soccerworld.
Man's gonna be knocking out wood. Man's gonna be praying. Man's gonna join Ramadan if I need to. You know what I'm saying? Some good detoxing. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? And all that good stuff.
facts.
Oh,
He's putting in the work, but
bro.
but yeah, thanks for joining, bro, and hopefully we can do this again next week.